Hello, my name's Joe. I'm one of the customer experience managers here at Holiday Ford in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Today we're going to take a look at this two-door 2022 Ford Bronco. All right, what we've got here is a 2022 Bronco Badlands. This particular version is a two-door with the high package on it, and the high package is going to give you a couple cool things on the inside of the vehicle. One of those things is going to be the 12-inch LCD display that also comes with a 360 front camera. Taking the doors off the Bronco is actually a very simple task. You've got a wiring harness in the middle here, and then you've got one bolt on the top, one bolt on the bottom. In here then, you've got these nifty little pockets to put all your screws so you're not losing anything. Then you've got every tool you're ever going to need to take all the doors off and all the roof panels off. If we come around on the back, this particular one also has the storage bags for the top, so these stack on the vehicle, and then you've got carabiners down here to keep everything in place, so as you're driving, nothing's going to go flying or getting knocked around. To take this part of the vehicle off, there's another wiring harness right here that has to get disconnected and actually plugs into the back of the vehicle, so nothing again is rattling around. Then you do have 10 bolts that hold the hardtop in place. Once you take all those out, again, in that storage bag you have, there is a spot to put all the bolts so nothing gets lost. Lifting this off is actually pretty simple. It's just kind of an awkward shape, so it's not very heavy. So you could do it by yourself, but it's always easier to do it if you got somebody else helping you out. The Badlands is going to come with that marine grade vinyl, which is kind of like a boat seat material. So if you get caught out in the rain with the top off, you're not going to have to worry about anything getting ruined or your cloth getting all soaked and full of water. In the floor, if you lift up the cloth, take the floor mat out, there's actually drain plugs for that same reason. Now, most of the Broncos are not going to have power seats in them. Again, for the same reason, if you go through high water, if you get water in there, you don't want all those electronic components getting damaged by the moisture. Most of the Broncos are going to have 400, 450 different accessories available for them. This particular one does have the rock rails on the bottom. And then there's also a cool feature here. If you are going to go rock crawling, these fender flares come off relatively easy. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pins in here, and then this pulls right off. To put it back on, line it back up, snap it in place, clip, 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 and clip, and done. There's two different bumpers available for the Bronco as well. One of them is the standard bumper. This is the heavy-duty modular front bumper that has all of your attachment points for, again, all those different accessories that are available. So the Bronco comes fully accessory ready. Right up here, you see right on the windshield, you see accessory ready tabs here. This guy pops right off if you want to mount a light rack or a light bar or whatever the case may be up there. It is ready to go. Mirrors here, these are mounted to the frame of the vehicle. They're not mounted to the doors, so when the doors do come off, you still have access to your side mirror. Same thing with the pod lights. If you wanted to do something like that, or different trail lights, they mount right here where these screws are. So those come out, you put the plate on, mount it back down. It's very, very simple. Again, on the inside, you do have trail handles all over the vehicle, so you've got a handle here and a handle here. So again, if the doors do come off, you're not worried about falling out of the vehicle or anything like that. With part of that high package on this vehicle, you do get this 12-inch LCD display. So it's kind of the same sync system that a lot of Ford users are used to, but you have a couple extra features in here. So this toolbar is always going to be down on the bottom of the screen. And you have a taskbar across the top that's going to have all your climate control and exterior temperatures in there. This is your auxiliary side screen here, which has got a couple different functions. Depending on what you're going to be doing with the vehicle, there's a few different things you can use it for. Again, remember this high package comes with a 360 camera. Right here, there's a camera icon that'll pull up your different camera views, and if we hit the menu button, it gives me a 360, full front, then 180 front. This guy right here is your GOAT mode selector, which stands for go over any terrain. As you can see on here, you've got your 2 high, 4A, 4 high, 4 low, and then this one will actually enable your trail control. And trail control is similar to cruise control, but more so for off-road use. On your control panel, you're going to have independent suspension, lock the front axle, lock the rear axle. This is something called trail turn, which is essentially pivots the vehicle. Then you've got your standard traction control and your hazards. Up here in the headliner, there's also auxiliary controls. So for that light bar we talked about earlier, or the pod lights, or different light racks in the front, everything can be wired into the headliner, so you're not putting holes in your dashboard and putting control panels anywhere else. Thanks for taking a moment to check out this two-door Badlands that we got here. If this is something that might interest you, please give us a call here at Holiday Ford or come down and check it out.